I mean, I don't know. Do you know the story of Super Dungeon and everything?
I'm not. I've heard of it, but I'm not aware of like the story behind it.
Okay, so basically what wound up happening was Super Dungeon Explorer was a great chibi game. It was very popular, very enjoyable. I mean, it is kind of a niche game
Yeah.
because it's chibi style, but it's a dungeon delver. I played it once and instantly got hooked just on the minis alone. But then the game was super fun. I want to say about 10 years ago they came out with like it was supposed to be their third expansion or whatever, like third big box expansion really. It backed for $1.5 million, I think was the total at the end. And 10 years later, we still don't have anything.
Oh.
So, yeah, it was basically supposed to make the game where you could like level up your characters and do all this other stuff, and they just haven't delivered on it. And listen, it is what it is. I've been able to speak to the people who own the company and own the IP because of what I'm doing, and yeah, it was just a series of unfortunate events, but it made the community very hostile. And I did a
Mm.
Kickstarter and a game found, and both failed because of it.
Yeah.
um, because I was an unknown creator. There were a lot of factors, but one of the big ones was definitely that a lot of people saying, "I'm never going to trust this company." They're putting out for Ninja Division, who is bankrupt at this point and dissolved, and a whole big to do. But so I wound up taking the game and just creating my own rules for it. And when my dad had prostate cancer, we wound up going. It's like his favorite game, Super
Yeah.
Dungeon. He loves it. So me and my friends would meet every other Thursday, and we'd all play it with him. And it kept his spirits up while he's going through all that, and he's cancer free now and still loving the game. But so to thank my friends, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make minis of all these guys and put them in the game. This is like a thank you. Like I wasn't selling it; I was just doing it. And I shared it on my Instagram, and one of the creators of the game was like, "Hey, dude, we should probably have a talk." And I was like, "Uh-oh." And then they're like, "No, no, no, you can have." After nutshelling the conversation, they just basically said, "Yeah, you can put this out if you want, and we'll give you a license."
Oh.
And yeah. So after two failed attempts after getting that license, I said I still want to get it out. The community that loves the game is like hurting for something. Let me see what I can do on my own. And I've decided to put everything out myself, and it wound up working out. I mean, again, we're not getting into politics or anything. I'm just going to state something that's a fact. It might have been a blessing in disguise because with all the tariffs and everything happening, if
Yeah.
I were to get things shipped over, it actually could have bankrupted me because of all the extra costs that I would have had to do because I priced it so it was affordable.
Yeah.
So now doing everything myself, everything in house, it's actually I'm getting it out early. People can afford it. Like it's $10 for one of the small minis, 15 for the bigger ones. It's not outrageous pricing. And like I said, it's already shipping out. I've shipped out. I want to say at least half the pre-orders already.